Hey everyone, welcome back to Shop Life. We're back at it again with another vlog. Today we just got to finish up a lot of work. It's actually like 2 or 3 in the morning right now, and I'm about to finish up working on this X3. We're just fixing a bunch of vacuum leaks, replacing the whole CCV system, and changing out the intake boots, cleaning everything, just knocking all that stuff out. So I'm about to finish that up. Then we've got an E46 that we've got to do a cooling system on, and then also an X5M that we've got to do brake service and other stuff on. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. So here's the X3. It is a 3.0, same motor as the E46, just got a few little variations as far as some of the parts go, but for the most part everything is the same. So we're taking off this intake boot, that's one of the differences, and then we're going to replace the whole CCV system and do all of that. And we'll see if there's anything else that needs to be replaced while I'm there, and we'll knock it out. I'll be back with an update. Alright, so we're about an hour or so in. Here's all the disassembly. Got the whole CCV system off. On this particular car, we're not actually taking off the manifold. Usually when I do the CCV job, I pull off the entire manifold, take care of all the hard coolant lines, and all the vacuum lines and everything. But on this one, there is enough space that you really don't have to remove the entire manifold. So we just pulled out the whole CCV system. I already replaced all the vacuum caps in the back, as you can see with that red cap that's just sticking out. Besides that, I just gotta put the vacuum line for the exhaust, the section that opens up the exhaust. That runs out from right there, that blue line. So I already pulled all that off. I just gotta replace everything. So about to cut out the new ones and replace it. And then here's the whole new CCV system. About to install that. Alright, the X3 is done. The whole CCV, all the intake boots, cleaned all the throttle body, replaced all the vacuum lines, the vacuum caps. Now we're about to bring this X5M in. Just gonna look it over, see what all it needs as far as any other maintenance that needs to be done. But for now, we're definitely doing the rear rotors and pads, and we're also going to be doing an oil change on here. So let me go ahead and pull it in. And if you guys remember this, I actually lowered this X5M, and the rear has the self-leveling suspension, which is like bags, and we just put on some adjustable height rods. But yeah, let's bring it in. Alright, so we're waiting on parts for this X5M. I just finished up that coupe that was parked over there. I did a whole cooling system on it. Well, not the whole thing, but stage 1. So we did the expansion tank, hoses, the water pump, thermostat, coolant temperature sensor, automatic transmission thermostat, a couple of the pulleys and tensioners. And then I bled the system. I left all this stuff off so I could just double check, make sure there's no leaks, since we did not replace the radiator. But we'll see what happens. I had it running for a little bit. The heater's working. There's no more air in the system. Gonna let it cool down, and once it's cooled down, then I will check the level again and go from there. Parts for the X5M should be here soon. So as soon as they're here, we'll start cranking down on there. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go get some gas and stuff. It's about 7:15, so we need some gas in the wagon. Gonna go get some gas, maybe go grab some breakfast. All right, it's getting really hot today. Finish up that. I finished the coupe up completely, put the fan and everything back together, took it for a test drive, make sure there's no leaks, everything's good to go on there. Pulled the X5 onto the lift, got all the parts in for that. We're gonna go into the rear brakes, rotors, pads, oil change, and just look over the rest of the car, make sure everything else is good. And yep, that's about it. Alright, I just finished up doing the oil change on here. Changed the filter out, changed the drain bolt, the copper washer on there. Now all that's left is to fill up the oil. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the brakes first. So we've got the rear brakes that we're going to take care of. We're doing the rotors and pads. Finish that up, fill up the oil, reset all the service lights, and we should be good to go. And this is on that X5M. I'm about to go bed the pads in since we replaced the brake pads and the rotors, at least in the back. Bed those in, and then the car's done. I'm ready to go. That's the only thing I hate about all these newer BMWs. No dipstick. Even a lot of actually other newer cars as well. No dipstick. You have to let the computer measure the oil. So right now I'm just sitting here. Once it tells me that it's filled up all the way, because we did do an oil change as well, then we should be good. So the X5 is ready now. Engine oil level is perfect. The brake pads are bed in. All the coating that's on the rotors, wherever the mating surface is, all that is taken off, so everything is good to go. Besides that, I'm sure you guys will see this car in the future. The owner actually does want to do a few performance things like down pipes, put a VF engineering tune on it and stuff like that. So we will be seeing this car again soon. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to leave a comment down below or message me on Instagram at ShopLifeTV for any other inquiries. Thanks for watching.
No beamer when I pull in the sun. Change on me just like Polo the Don. Don't be fronting, girl, you know I'm the one. Number 2 is not an option and they know they can't stop me. Take off, I can't take no